Good morning, listeners, and welcome to Tuesday, July 9th, 2019. This is the Morning 4 podcast, and I'm your host, Katie Parsons, and welcome to this special 1-year anniversary episode of the Morning 4. That's right, it was 1 year ago today, July 9th, 2018, when this podcast launched, pretty much in the same format with 4 different segments covering upbeat, fun, and positive news. And in the past year, I've been able to learn all about you listeners. I've been able to research a lot of feel-good news stories from all over the country and all over the world. I've learned a lot, including some geography, so thank you for that. And the newest iteration of the podcast is the Morning 4 on YouTube, which today we are celebrating over on the YouTube channel, T-Shirt Tuesday. And I am wearing one of my favorite T-shirts by my favorite performer in the whole world, the skinny as a needle, Britney Spears, of course. This T-shirt makes me happy, and I wanted to wear it for T-Shirt Tuesday and to celebrate our 1 year. So if you've been here since the beginning, thanks for that. If you are listening for the first time today, welcome. There are about, 197 episodes that you can listen to if you want to get all caught up. And wherever you are on your journey to having more positive outlook on life, more upbeat days, and just staying in control of your positive, good energy, I just wanted to say welcome, and thanks for being on this journey with me. And thank you for making the Morning 4 part of your morning routine. So with that, let's get started with
Number 1.
So in honor of my daughter's Tech Week for their summer musical Shrek Jr., I'm running through some interesting facts about the movie, the play, and more on each episode this week. Yesterday, I told you that the original Shrek was voiced by Chris Farley, and then Mike Myers replaced Farley after his death when the movie's storyline was revamped. Well, here is another big name who actually turned down the role of Shrek, Nicolas Cage. When asked why he said no to the now iconic role, Cage said simply that he didn't want to voice an ogre or be associated looks-wise with one. So come to think of it, what I know about Shrek, the movie now, and the lessons inside it, I don't know that Nick Cage would have been the best choice for that role that celebrates being who you are and being proud of how you look if he had qualms about looking like an animated ogre. Stay tuned for more Shrek Facts tomorrow.
Number 2.
On this date in history, one of the worst and most surprising security breaches of all time took place. But don't worry, no one was hurt. It was on this date in 1982 that Englishman Michael Fagan broke into Buckingham Palace and entered Queen Elizabeth II's bedroom. No one was harmed, and he maintained until his death that he had no intention of hurting the Queen, but merely seeing if he could make it in. So here's how he did it. He scaled Buckingham Palace's 14-foot-high wall that was topped with revolving spikes and barbed wire. He climbed up a drain pipe before wandering into the Queen's bedroom at about 7:15 a.m. An alarm sensor had detected his prior movements inside the palace, but the police thought the alarm was faulty, so they silenced it. I guess they were wrong. The Queen, seeing him in her room, left to go track down security herself. In the meantime, Fagan asked for a cigarette, which a maid in a neighboring room brought him. I don't know, maybe she thought he was a friend of the Queen's or something. And in the end, it was determined that Fagan had not actually broken any criminal laws, but he was submitted for psychiatric evaluation.
Number 3.
Today's feel-good news story is sourced from CNN.com. Dayton Consolidated School in Maine recently welcomed its first deaf student, Maury Belanger. She's just 6, and in order to make her feel welcome at the school, teachers and administrators taught all of the students some sign language, and then they also hung up some posters all over the school with some common ways to sign common words. So all the students in the whole school can sign about 20 words so far. The school also invited a princess who knows sign language to come to a school assembly. And the school's principal says that the students have loved learning to communicate with Maury, and that Maury is actually helping her peers learn even more words.
Number 4.
Well, on that really upbeat note, let's head into this Tuesday. Repeat after me. I radiate positivity and good energy. Today, I claim both for my day ahead. What the heck? Let's claim it for the year ahead. Let's have another great year here on the Morning 4 podcast. Thanks again for listening for the first year, the second year, the third year, and beyond. I'm really happy that you're here. Have a wonderful Tuesday. I'll see you back here again tomorrow.